So the first one I like to discuss, and I always have a headline for this. Liars are inconsistent in the detail, but not inconsistent in the story. And what I usually mean by that is liars always memorize the headline, but not the details. And what I mean by that is when somebody lies, or we'll create an example. Somebody was out late and they created a story to where they were instead of where they really were, right? So when they come home at 3 in the morning and they create a story, whatever the story is, uh, they get into this whole detail of what had went down. And again, it's being manufactured. It's not real, right? So when you talk to somebody who tells you a story that's legit or truthful, you speak to them 3 years from now, remind them of that story. They're going to pretty much verbatim go through what had happened and go back and forth with you on the story. But when you're dealing with somebody who lies, right? In the short term, week or two, 3 weeks, their story is going to change a bit. Why? Because it didn't happen, right? So you start to forget the nuances of what you said simply because it didn't happen. You went by, you try to go by what you happen to say on the spot, right? And then if you take a step further and you ask somebody about that story 2 years down the line, chances are they won't even remember it because it didn't happen, right? If you are asked about something that you've dealt with or you experienced, as soon as you're reminded of it, you go right back there and go into it, right? As I said it prior, where this particular situation, if they do remember it, it's going to be very, very different than the first time they spoke it.